So, what do you think about how the youth are right now are being influenced by the social media?
Maybe I could put the question back to you. How much time do you spend on social media?
To be honest, I am not using Instagram for the past 8 months or something.
Wow.
Yeah. I recently opened up the Instagram account for this whole podcast thing.
Okay.
So, there is a reason why I uninstalled it.
But Snap, WhatsApp.
I don't understand
FB.
Snapchat at all.
Okay.
Call me old or something, but I don't understand Snapchat
So
at all.
you do not fit into the current generation of young kids. Okay. Anyhow, there are two type of people on this thing. People who create content and people who consume content. Okay. So people who consume content are the persons who are giving market to the people who create content.
Yes, for people like me.
Yeah, of course. And you are the clever guys because you will have to, of course, you will have to be creative and keep moving and doing things which is consumable by the people who try to consume it. And it has to be interesting.
Yes.
And creative enough and interesting for people, this thing. The different genres, you know that. Comedy, drama, it could be serious stuff. So, for the people who are consuming content, this is something that they have to be very careful about. What's the content authenticity today? Because you have what we call, on a lighter note, the WhatsApp University, which tells you what to do, what not to do, how to live your life.
Do not drink fruity for the next 6 months.
Or they tell you that this is happening, that's happening, and then so much you find, right, content. Two is if you're talking about the next generation or the youth of who are largely the users of social media. There are a little bit of good things, but there's also the bad things. The good things are there's a lot of content. If you talk to me, if you ask me, let's say computer science engineering was during my times, or probably in even up to the last 10 years or so, it was purely something that computer science, IT, electronics, they were verticals. People who attended to those classes knew what it is, and they knew it to themselves. It was kept to themselves. So companies had to go and pick up computer science, IT, and electronics only, and then run the campus recruitment drives.
Yeah.
Now, the content is all available online for you to read. So computer science, IT, or electronics have become now more or less, even electronics has got into become horizontals. They cut across all other branches of engineering. So today, if I have to pick up a developer, a programmer, I don't need to just go to a computer science guy or an IT guy, because that's a generic thing that is available. Because the good thing for me as an industry or even as an individual is that if I want to get into become a developer, I have enough content from which I can pick it up and become a developer now online, free. In fact, most of the people should understand, it's available for free. You don't need to pay the edutech this thing, because if you're not disciplined enough, then you have
I've been saying this thing like for the past 2 episodes as well, because people have been paying a lot of money for online courses where you could learn all these things for free on YouTube and all these other platforms. You could just search how to do this, and then you'll get a bunch of content. You just have to know how to filter the good ones from the bad ones.
And even if you've written code and you want to find out whether it is right or wrong, go to ChatGPT, no? That will give you whether your code is right or wrong. So there's absolutely everything can be learnt online. So I also tell this to the faculties wherever I go and to the universities when I talk. I say my biggest trend that I think would happen is in the next years, the world's largest university will be a digital one. It will no more be a physically, you cannot see it probably, there's no physical infrastructure. In fact, I said today the world's largest learning resource is YouTube.
Yes.
My wife, she doesn't need to attend a course to learn what is roof gardening, what is how hacks in the house to do this better, do that better. Even my wife basically built the whole interiors of my house without consulting a architect, all by herself, by looking at YouTube videos.
Wow.
And got the carpenter and asking, I want this, this is the way.
Yeah.
So it teaches you everything. So tomorrow, it's slowly, the digital content will become more
Yeah, but
available for people to take advantage of.
Yeah, but what happens right now is that people are not learning the good things from social media. What they're seeing is, we've talked about this thing before, like all they see is like inspirational shit, motivation and all that. And at the end of the day, they just say shit like this. Okay, a single piece of paper can't decide my future again.
Yeah. See, it's
You're just saying
भाषण
something.
दे सकते हो. You can give all that stuff. See, motivational stories are good. Even
Yeah.
I used to go to a
Yeah,
movie.
but there are some people who just don't know anything. They just watch a bunch of random motivational stuff and like they just lie to themselves. Okay, from tomorrow I'm going to gym and I'm going to work out. I'm going to do this, and then they go to sleep, and the next day they'll say the same thing tomorrow.
No, that's the procrastination part of it. But see, you're right. Most of the people, life-changing decisions come in. It's just not by watching a motivational video.
Yeah.
They say dream big, but there's also saying that it's not enough if you dream big. Boss, get the F out of your bed, start doing it.
Yeah.
Until you don't do it, it will not happen. You can start dreaming. You will remain to dream, but nothing will happen. What will happen is you're always in sleep and you're getting fatter, nothing else.
Yeah.
So, so when it comes to again the social media, the ill effects are large, which is because the way in which you consume content or you use it for this different reasons.